Welcome to the Transy Sports Network as we wrap up an exciting night of home opening volleyball here in the 2017 season, a 3-0 sweep. We're joined by junior middle blocker Darby Bourdon and head coach of the Transylvania Pioneers volleyball team, Kyle Walton. Darby, we'll start with you. Just a very fun match to watch. We saw set after set, only went 3, but it seemed like your team pulled out a lot of clutch finishing touches in all 3 of your sets.
Right. Yes, we did win 3-0. It was a big rival game. We didn't necessarily play as well as we wanted to, but a win is a win. Center actually beat us last year, so it was nice to come back and play them in our home gym and be able to swipe them 3-0.
It seemed like there were a lot of different kind of mini battles within this game. One of them was right at the net. What was working for you guys up front all night long?
Well, we struggled a little bit with blocking. We didn't get as many blocks as we have like during our preseason, during all the tournaments we've been going to. And we're lacking a little bit of communication, but obviously that can be worked on, and that's kind of on the players. But I think that we just have to learn to be more aggressive at the net, and instead of being afraid of the other players or being afraid of being in the net.
Coach, what do you think worked for your team specifically in the closing moments of each successive set tonight?
Well, I think Hannah finally started, getting the right people the ball. I think Darby, Ellie, and Jordan all had really good nights. And we struggled a little bit on the outside, so those 3 kids really made up for it. I think, for the most part, getting them involved early and late was a key. Happened to be in the right rotations at the right times there towards the end, so we could do that. But at the end of the day, not exactly how we've been playing all preseason, but a win is something we'll take here.
Your team has spent seemingly a long odyssey away from the friendly confines of the Beck Center. Your first 10 games of the season were spent on the road. After a long wait, much anticipation, you finally get to play at home tonight. What was it like preparing for a game at home for a change? What were your expectations and concerns coming into the match tonight, and how do you think those were addressed in the end?
Well, expectations, we heard the buzz around campus, had an unbelievable crowd. So, getting the girls to play, to come down a notch a little bit in terms of the intensity and everything, was going to be tough. And so I think that was one of the main focuses, was how we were going to manage that portion of it, because we haven't played at home, we hadn't played in front of our crowd, we haven't really played in front of any crowds essentially because we've been on the road. But I think for the most part, once we got adjusted to the game flow, it started working a lot better for us.
Darby, what was it like playing at home? You've obviously played many games here, now being a veteran on this Transylvania volleyball team. What was it like after this long wait, playing at home for the first time in 2017?
It's actually terrifying. Your first home game, especially after being used to just playing at everyone else's gym, playing here in front of all your friends and more of your family gets to be here, it's definitely more nerve-wracking. And I think we had a problem with shaking those nerves off early, but I think eventually they kind of went away, and hopefully from here on out we'll be 100% playing at home.
Well, speaking of playing at home and doing so successfully, there's going to be a big slate of games coming up beginning with Friday as your team prepares to host the 2017 Transy Invitational. As a slew of teams come in, it's going to be a big marathon of games. How do you hope your team will prepare for that and handle the heavy dose of mini games within the span of really just over 24 hours?
Well, the exciting part for this weekend is, first of all, being able to host is always a great thing. Being able to bring the caliber of teams that we're bringing is also exciting. Emory, Bowdoin, and Heidelberg all have been tournament teams. Emory currently ranked in the top 5 in the country. So we're excited to play those type of teams. We're excited to bring them to our campus. And, playing at home on a weekend is finally going to be great. We can sleep in our own beds. But we're just excited for that level of volleyball. I think we're a program that's ready to take that next step, and playing teams of this caliber will help us get there.
Darby, Coach Walton, an inspiring and also an entertaining win tonight against Center. Congratulations on the opening home win, and best of luck as you head into a very busy weekend here at Transylvania.
Thank you.
Thank you.